Hey everybody, welcome to iCandy Gaming. My name is Mike, and thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. First things first, send out a little shout out to my crew, letting them know I'm actually live. Because what good is streaming if no one knows you're there? That's how I feel anyway. And if you're not part of the iCandy Gaming Hangout online app, maybe think about heading there. I know mostly everyone who plays this game has line. So, yeah, do that. Good times. Alright, cool. Welcome everybody. Let's get into a little bit of questing, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know. Just the normal middle of the month routine for this game. Trying to wrap up those squirrel points so get that 5-star awakening gem, you know. Definitely want to get that. Excuse me. Hope I get a new subscriber soon. I have Bowman up there for like a month. The YouTube algorithm hasn't been, I guess, suggesting too many people. All right, another 10,000. That's good. I actually think I'll be able to get the next 6-star offering from the store from that. All right, squirrel rewards. And I think I'll have enough. Nope, not yet. 6,000, almost 7,000 left to go. Let's see if we can wrap it up. I don't know why I've been so congested lately, and I don't feel sick. I don't know. Weird. I did all the other levels. Uncollected, master, heroic, and normal. So and beginner. That's all I have left. I think I might have to hit them all off in order to make all these points. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to do it. Bang them all out. All of those independent kind of little side missions, already banged all them out. I don't know. Kind of scared because the daily quests that come out for the squirrel event to get the acorns, one of them I didn't let time out naturally. I ended the quest And I hope the points that I racked up until then still counted. That would stink if they didn't. Kind of worried about that. But we'll see. Curious to see on everyone's acorn progression. I think most people in my kind of alliance, old alliance, they're at about maybe the 600K to 700K mark at this point. I wonder what the max rewards given out for acorns, like for the whole event, is going to be. Like, is it 1,000,000 to get the 5-star awakening? But if you do all the quests, all the events and stuff, you're allowed to get like 1,500,000, or is it a little tighter to the benchmark of 1,000,000, where it's like 1,100,000? So there's a smaller buffer. From what I heard from Seaton's video, initially when I watched it, I thought he said it was close to 2 million, but I just don't know. Feel that it's kind of a broader cushion than it actually is, unless I misheard him. Could have been it. Kind of hungry. I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to make like this pasta with this meat sauce today, or I don't know, possibly. All right, I want to search, see if there's any energy. I'm always on the hunt for the energy refills. They're not as giving of them as they used to be, that's for sure. I guess if there's a little health potion, might as well scoop it up. Better than nothing, I guess. Gonna have to do all the paths anyway. So. Gonna just fly through this. I'm almost at 1,000 units, so that'll be cool. Maybe we can grind out some arena, get more units, and then get a little more of that variant done. Hopefully, maybe next week. Being on another path or so. I like to have about 10 health potions and 1,000 units, just to have a real nice cushion. Not that I should use anywhere near that for one path, but I do what I can, and I have the units as kind of like a safety stash. And hopefully I don't even have to touch the units. The 10 revives would be enough. Sometimes you're able to get 2 or 3 paths done, you know? But try and be as conservative as I can with the item use. I have a 6-star bishop. I've yet to fool around with. Haven't really tested them out or anything. I saw some cool gameplay with them, but I think the person doing it had like his he had suicides, I know that, and what did he have? Recoil, maybe maxed out, because when he hit with a special, it just decimated the opponent. Even like a 20k opponent, like it was about 2 combos and 1 special, and he was done. So it was interesting. Might have to test them out, you know. So I had this vision, and man, did I mess it up. I had wanted my profile pick, right, to have all 6-star champs, and I did not know that Nick Fury was going to bump Human Torch. And I was watching the PI, and I'm like, oh, I have some signature stones that are expiring in the skill class. I said, well, rather than them going to waste, let me apply them to Nick. And that was a bad move, because he took the spot that I didn't want taken, because I wanted the whole profile to be R2 6-star. But that dream came to an end. Unless I dupe Human Torch, that's not going to happen. I mean, I could always sell Nick Fury, but I don't want to do that. Black Smoke, what's up? Thanks for stopping by, bud. How's your day going? How you doing with your Eggcorn scenario situation? How many you sitting on for that event? Can't believe I have to do all of these events just to get the rewards for it, for Eggcorns. But I want to make sure I don't miss the milestone for that 5-star awakening, because if I get the cosmic class, that would be awesome. Awaken my Thor. Oh man, thanks bud, appreciate it. Looking forward to the awakening stone. Who you gonna awaken? Man, it's so cold out today. My room is freezing. Shit. The heat's odd. It kicked on, but damn. Unless I'm just cold. I don't know. It's good for the computers, though. So that's good. I've never had a computer die on me yet. I always run into his hits on the way up. Always get me. I always forget he has that upswing with his sword at the end. These are tough matchups, you know. When the opponents have this many health and PI, just tough fights. Barely able to make it through this content. Yeah, I could just auto fight it, right? See how many hits they take. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know there was a little bonus health potion over there. Always welcome. I thought that last combo got her down. That's why. I came short. The extra units are cool. They give you. Alright, I'm out of energy. And I don't feel like spending units to get more of this content done. So let's bang out some arena. And go from there. Actually, what rewards are going on right now? Arena win. Oh, that's good. I can get some good revive over there. That's what I'm shooting for, that one. So let's try to knock it out. I always run into his kick. Such a noob with that guy. I enjoy Ghost Rider. I like him a lot for Alliance Quest. Oh, caught me on the back. Jeez. Playing careless. It's okay, just warming up. That's funny saying, warming up. I'm pretty cold. I should put my my heater next to me. I haven't busted it out of the garage yet. parry her into the next energy bar. Alright, that should take it down. $256, what's up? How you doing? Just trying to get that health revive from the arena wins competition. Little quest that's going on. I don't typically grind out arena, but when the energy's gone and there's nothing to do, might as well rack up some battle chips, hopefully get some units going. You know. I may for my 5-star Ghost Rider. Oh, you have the rank 2, 3, and 4 gem? Yeah, he's really good. I use mine all the time. He has a nice longevity to him if you get his sequence of what is it called? Missions or no? Judgments. If you get, I like to get 2 judgments on and then spam his heavy attack. And that'll proc his regen mode. I've never had that many Aurora of Incineration come up when I play Mephisto. I don't know how that happened. You must have like maxed out Mystic Despair and everything. Good, not bad. I was questing a minute ago, cleaning up UC. You duped your 5-star Venom from a single cat. Wow, that's awesome, man. So I can now level up my 6-star Captain Marvel movie. Dude, 6-star Captain Marvel movie, that's awesome. I forget who's the good synergy for that Captain Marvel movie. I forget who they say is really good. I want to say Nick Fury, but I'm not sure. I was feeling good because I finished UC Squirrel Girl. So I thought, treat myself to 1 cav, bam. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky. It's unlucky more than most of the time, but sometimes you can pull something good. Out of all the ones that I've opened, I have yet to pull a 6-star champ. And I'm way into the ratio of I'm supposed to have one by now, but yeah. The Nick Fury makes the Furies last longer. All right. Oh yeah, it adds like 20%, I'd like to say, something like that. Gotcha. My next pull, I love Heimdall for his synergy with Thor. I want to build that team up so bad. It's such a useful team for questing. I mean, that 15% health is clutch, especially when you're going to do things like variant. Because in variant, you primarily only use 1 or 2 champs. So the rest of the team you bring is all for support, really. And yeah, I could always take that Heimdall and Thor synergy. Unless there's gate restrictions like they have for this latest variant. Come on, just throw it. Ugh. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, I missed it. I was going for the power drain. I think we can endure 1 hit from a special 3. Yeah, we got it. You got a 6 to Heimdall. He's actually pretty good. Oh, nice. You're pulling all the bangers, man. You're lucky. Some people pull crap for their 6 stars. I feel bad. Because it takes forever to get one, you know? Like, the grind to get a 6 star is just like... I swear, it's like about 3 months of effort. For me, anyway. It takes about 3 months. Loki, Spirit, Iron Man, Daredevil Classic. Oh, that was kind of rough. But the Loki's not bad. He has his time to shine, you know. But the other ones are kind of like blah. Superior Iron Man, you're probably not going to use too much. Daredevil, there's better options out there for most. But Loki, he's really good when he's really good. You know what I mean? Some content. When you gotta steal that buff. Hulkbuster, I know, right? I'm excited about the Hulkbuster buff that's coming. This game takes so long to get buffs done, though. Like, no joke, it's about 6 months or so we'll wait for a buff to a champ. At that rate, it's not too many to get done through the course of a year. Because they take about, what, 1 month to decide on which champ to buff. Then they gotta actually do the buff. Then it gets beta tested. Then it gets... yeah, it's just quite a while before they release the buffs. But at least they're doing them. I bet the people that have the 6 star Hulkbuster are really happy with that he's getting a buff. They're probably ecstatic. They're like, whoa, I didn't waste my 6 star pull. I think he'll be good too, because for them to go and do a workaround on a champ, they're not going to have it really be crap. All the ones that they've done so far, I've been really pleased with. That Old Man Logan was really good. So was Noah Colossus. I love the regen that Old Man Logan gets. That's really good. He's a solid champ. Oh, yes, I'm past the 5 million threshold again. I was dwindling down there for a minute. I want to keep a decent stock of gold in case I get a banger of a champ I want to take up. I also want to have some on hand for when I do want to rank a 6-star up. I hope I'm in the beta. I've got 6-star one. Oh, nice. And a duped. Oh, you're ready to go. I don't think... Alright, what's going on with this thing? I think I have a 5-star. Yeah, I don't believe I have a 6-star. Yeah, I think the last 6-star kind of meh champ I pulled was Bishop. Which could have been worse. I don't have Bishop as a 5-star, I believe, so I didn't really mind it too much. I need a ghost. I don't have any ghost. 5-star, 6-star, none. Only 4. You went all off the gold event. You get 50 mil. Oh my god. I went out for the gold event, but I think I only did like a little over 8. It's nowhere near 15, but I usually don't do anything with Arena. I gotta be honest. I mean, I might fool around with, reaching some milestones, like maybe the 1,000,000 mark, maybe 1,500,000 on a good week, just to get some of the units. But yeah, I don't grind out too much. I mean, I guess if you're, I don't know, bored enough, it's fine, but I'm always busy. Now I'm lucky I got some time to stream before my son comes home. He won't be home for a while, so I can relax and enjoy the game a little bit, enjoy chip-chatting. I have champs I want to wake up, but I don't want to use the gold. Off by my stealthy, clairvoyant. You're looking to stay around that much gold? You'll probably be there again at the next gold event by the time you use all that gold. I mean, I'm lucky if I get, I don't know, 4 or 5 tops champs in the course of a year that I really, really want to take up. You know what I mean? Because I just don't rank up champs to rank up anymore. I only rank them up if I'm really gonna actually use them for something. I have some 6-stars that I haven't even ranked up at all. Jeez, slow as hell right now. Let's see if it does better with the cellular data. That's good. Take that. Me too, that's not why I'm too pressed to rank those champs. I'm working on variant 2, my XL champs. Oh, so that, yeah, your Venom will be great for that. I see people fly through that with Venom. I had to push it with my Domino and the Red Hulk synergy. Kind of muscle my way through it with units and just spamming that heavy. I only have a 4-star Venom, but I would have loved to have a 5-star Venom for that event. That's it. That's why I'm holding off doing variant 3 actually, is because I have Sentinel, but he's a rank 4. And depending if I get a certain rank up gem, like the ones to take from 4 to 5, if I got a tech, I'd probably use it on Sentinel and bang out that variant 3. So I'm kind of reversing the order now. I'm doing variant 4 first, seeing what I get, and then go back to the variant 3. Actually, I shouldn't say go back to variant 3. I haven't even started variant 3. You open 100% variant 2 chapter 1, get a cosmic. Yeah. I've been pulling a lot of mystics to rank up. They're supposed to be redoing Moore's buff as well, to buff Moore, because no one uses him. He hits like a wet noodle. You don't have Namor, do you? They're doing a nerf to that guy soon. Kind of fortunate I didn't pull Namor and take him up all the way, because no one likes nerfs. I mean, I know they're trying to balance the game, but they can't have all the champs be, equal. That wouldn't make the game fun either. I like champs that have a unique niche. Like, Ronan does his stun and stock Spidey for the evade. Then you got Human Torch for the mystics. Building champs like that's pretty great. That Moore? Ebony Moore? You know the guy, Thanos is a guy that can control, like, I don't know, stuff when he waves his hand. He's the one who put Doctor Strange into the wall and was after his time stone in the movie, that is. I think I'm thinking of the right one. Is that a Cull Obsidian? They're gonna nerf. I thought they're gonna nerf Cull and buff Ebony more. I'll check. Let me check in a second. Make sure I'm talking about the right champ. I have him as a 5-star too. So yeah, that guy, Ebony Moore. He just hits horrible. His strength sucks. So they're gonna do a buff to him. Because he should be really powerful. I mean, in the movie, he was untouchable, really, besides getting blasted out into space. Huh. Perry failed. Yeah, I mean, he's cool. I like his graphics, like the animation. They did a good job with, but it's not usable for anything much. That's why you never see anyone playing with him. He's not mentioned in any content creator kind of highlights to show how to beat a champ with a particular champ, and you can't do anything with him. It's completely useless in your roster. I hate when, like, you see how he launches special 2? He did that swing down thing from the sky. You evade it, and you rush in, and you completely miss hitting him. She-Hulk's good for that, too. You can't get her after she launches her special most of the time. Well, she used to be. Lately, I think she changed, but you should be able to punish them after you evade their special. When you do your battle chips, how many do you let accumulate before you pop the crystal? I've been doing one at a time, and the ratio of getting units to gold is horrible. I've been pulling like almost no units from any of those crystals in the last about 30 that I've opened. It's been really bad. It's the driest run of those crystal openings I've ever had since I played the game. Like, they're really giving none. And I'm wondering if it's just because I pop them every time now. That's how I've done it before, and I've always been fine with the ratio. It was good for like probably 1 out of 4, to be honest with you. But lately, it's just like getting so killed in the ratio. I went in to get him, and he came out of the stun. That should do it. There we go. You haven't saved up battle chips in a year? Wow. You like to aim 300, 500k and pop them all at the same time? Yeah, I'm going to try that. That sounds like a good plan. And how many battle chips you think that'll turn into units? Like, what's a decent, like, ratio to get with that many chips? Like 500,000 battle chips will give you, I would imagine, like close to 1,500 units. 1,200? That's cool. So 15 would be a good turnout, and 750 would be on the low end, I would imagine. It's just good to know, kind of like a benchmark of what I can expect. That's a lot of grinding, though. I'm a long way from there. 10,000. Probably have that in, maybe 3 months. No, I'll push a little harder. I'm curious to see. I got to start doing it more to get the units anyway, because the milestones they do add up, you know. I gotta at least start hitting more milestones, because that'll just transfer into more content getting done. $500K should be 15 or so to be average. All right, that'd be great. For Hella, what's her best special to launch? Is it 1 or 2? I typically don't even use her, so I don't even know. I'm surprised they didn't make Hella like a real strong champ. Only because, I mean, in the movie, she was... You had to blow up a planet to kill her. Alright, took her down. Did you see Namor comment? No, I didn't even see a Namor comment. Let me check it out. I saw the... Alright, Hulkbuster... Oh, whatever. Beta 6.2. Oh, okay. Oh, you do actually outfought him in Awakening Him, Sig 140. 12 hours before the video. Oh, no. Dude. Oh, that sucks. But, I mean, they didn't do anything with him yet, so... At least you got to use him for a while. Hopefully the nerf's not, you know, totally will crush him. Or I don't think they'll totally take away his usability. So, I mean, they would get too much backlash from the community anyway. From all the people that grinded him in the arena and took him up, and it's just too much effort to get champs to where you want them to, for them to start nerfing them to a point where it renders them like not usable. But any nerf kind of sucks, because when you go over to the champ, put your resources and time into taking them up, because you see how he's used, and then they say, "Nah, you're not going to keep him that way anymore." It does kind of stink. But it'll balance out for you because you got that Hulkbuster in there buffing him, so it should work out. There's another game I play, Clash Royale, and they're constantly adjusting cards like that. They call it balance updating for people who push for ladder and stuff like that. They're always adjusting cards because they see the win rate with a certain deck, and they see some cards not getting played, and they're like, all right, those cards must need some attention. And so yeah, it's not completely unhealthy to do, but this game's a bit different with the amount of resources some people put into going after champs. When you're talking hundreds of dollars spent, it's a little different. I stopped playing for a day. I was a little depressed. I've been saving my mutant 6 stones for a while and pumped them all into him, and I heard the news. Yeah, it can be disheartening for sure. Especially when you use resources like 6 stones that they don't come by too often. And we're, as players, we're careful on how we're building our roster to get the most benefit out of them. And it does stink when they kind of like take your plans and throw them in the trash. Nice. Thing seems like a fun champ. If I had him as a 5 or 6 star, I'd take him up. He's just fun to play. He feels bulky when you're playing him. Like I don't know. They did a good job with him. There's so many meme tier champs, and they seem to nerf champs faster than buffing the garbage ones. Yeah, the ratio definitely is in the favor of the meme. They take forever to buff champs. That's why. Oh, I got stuck with that damn knife. I didn't know he went unstoppable. I must have missed that. I haven't fought him in a while. I'm still kind of like don't know why they took away the nerf Thor back in the day. I mean, he's not, I don't know, so overpowered that made that much of a difference. Like Corvus hits way harder. I think they could have left it at 3 armor breaks versus 2 for Thor. I didn't watch the video yet, But KT1 was one of his videos had something they did with liquid courage mastery. I thought I had seen. I'm wondering what they did to it. Should check it out. If you get hit into his block, he gets those. Oh, alright. If I hit into his block. That's my issue. I don't have Corvus and don't wish he was nerfed, but yeah, it's way harder than thought. Yeah. Yep. The good thing about Thor is he doesn't run out of hit strength after 20, you know. But certainly, most fights you get into don't last 20 hits anyway. Except with the later content in the game. So Thor has his uses. I mean, Corvus has his uses, but he also has his limitations. My favorite character is Domino, as far as the hit strength of a character. She's got so much flexibility too, because her damage output, it could primarily come from Incinerate if you take the Red Hulk synergy, if the person's bleed immune, and then she's also got the bleed, and they both hit extremely hard. I mean, her crits hit hard even without bleeding or having that feature. So she's amazing. She's definitely one of my favorite champs to play. If I could rank 3 a character right now, it would be her. According to Command Mike, they shot up the high damage charts, but I don't see any endgame players using Thor for anything. For Liquid Courage, if it was the one they did a while ago, bleeding and poison will apply to your champ even if he's immune. So some synergies will work. Oh, and then yeah, that would make sense. So, like, if you take a Corvus, and he'll get the bleed applied to him, but he has that that kind of glaive charge that offsets the bleed damage, and it triggers your willpower so you can heal up as you're taking bleed damage. Is that what happens? Some robots get a Fury buff. If they get debuff, they're immune. 2 with a synergy. I gotcha. It's amazing how many champs like are in this game now versus when I first started playing. It's really crazy. To try and I keep forgetting it's Mordo. To try and be proficient at all these champs too is pretty tough. Some of the ways you have to use some of them pretty complicated, like Voodoo and Diablo, which Diablo who wants to use because he sucks, but They overcomplicated the hell out of that guy. He's not even good, and they made him complicated to use. I used to always use Doctor Strange when he was good with that Scarlet Witch synergy. I miss that synergy. They nerfed the hell out of them. Scarlet Witch is still usable, but not like they were. I believe Gilly 99 has a synergy where robots gain the Fury buff. Alright. Warlock has a Robot Uprising where they gain a Fury for 6 seconds. If they get a debuff, they're immune. So, Liquid Courage applies to that. Nice. I don't run Suicides anyway, but I just don't have many champs in my roster that I'd want to really use. That would be immune to it. Plus, I like to have the flexibility to play, you know, and use specials when I want, and not take that damage back from it. A recoil damage. That stinks. Oh. Thought I had that parry down, but I must have missed it. Oh, that's right. That 15 rock stack thing. Now I have to kind of let it trickle down, I guess. Does it ever go away? I don't think so. Oh well. It's only arena anyway. Wouldn't be the end of the world if I lost a fight. You got a 4-star Doctor Strange last month after 5 years. Wow, it took you that long. Yeah, there's some 4 stars that I still don't have. I finally got one of those crappy punishes from the battle chip crystals. 5-star even. I was pretty surprised to see him pop up. To be honest with you, I would have rather have like a stack of 225 units. He doesn't even have synergies that are good. They need to redo those guys. The Iron Fist that you get from that rare pull, and the Punisher that you get from the battle chips. Because they're so hard to get. Kind of sucks that when you do get them, they're useless. Monarchus, what's up, bud? Must have missed your little high post over there. You saw Kitty Candy videos about it. The trophy champs aren't good. Thanos is well one of the top villain champs, and he sucks. Yeah, that's disappointing. Thanos, the most powerful, and he sucks. Makes no sense. But, I mean, since when does this game make any sense when Iceman takes cold snap damage? Oh, you can incinerate Ghost. I mean, not Ghost. Ghost Rider. Like Electro, does he take shock damage? I forget. But that would be equally as stupid. A Cull Obsidian's cool. It's just he's so similar in a way to, like, I don't know, Thor or Corvus. Oh, he does the just hits hard kind of champ. Like he's a brute force kind of character that I just don't need to take mine up because it wouldn't enhance my roster any for questing. He's not going to give me a utility that I don't already have with my other champs. Plus they're going to nerf him, so. When Havoc's in his block, he always makes me think he has like stomach cramps or something. When he's trying to push out something. Kind of just a weird block position. You know who I feel they should release as a character is the original Deadpool. They should have him as a 5 and 6 star. I don't think he would be really that overpowered of a champ anymore. I mean, I know he'd have good regen, but I mean, that's all he has. I don't think he's too OP for today's kind of meta of champs. Especially when you have so many counters now, like the Void, Captain America, and all the other heal block champs. I don't know. I think they could throw him in the mix. They need to do something with that Deadpool X-Force, though. He's completely useless. Oh. Yeah, I can't evade all of that. I'll tell you this, black suit Spidey, he does pack a punch, though. Let's get all that crit damage. Yeah, Deadpool. they run heal block. You can heal reverse biohazard, and shock robot did. Deadpool wouldn't be too bad. No, he wouldn't be. He wouldn't be a bad champ, but I'm just saying he wouldn't be overpowered. Like he would be fine to have. He wouldn't throw the game out of whack because he was released as a 5-star. You know what I mean? Like how they don't have Scarlet Witch as a 5-star. She might be too OP for a lot of their content, something like that. Wow, that one special he did took a hell of a lot of health points off of me. Hey, what's up, Nick? Eknit. Bandry. How's your day going? Just banging out some of this arena. Trying to get that health revive. I want to tackle more of the variant. And I don't want to go in with no reserves, you know? Maybe that'll be some of next week's content. Marvin, all right, cool. Thanks, Marvin. Thought I turned my ringer off. Guess not. Oh, I invaded that. Come on. I haven't played Gambit, so I wasn't sure if you're supposed to charge up his cards before you throw them. So, yeah, I agree. I was saying command runs nods that don't let you heal. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, they can just put nods and other champs in the path to make it not totally dominated by one particular champ. Rocket's got that good at special too. Does some decent damage though. Stopping by to drop a like. Oh, thanks, man. Every like helps. With that new thing that went on with YouTube with the I don't know if it's called FCC or the kind where you have to choose who your content targets and stuff like that. I just defaulted all of my videos to adults, not targeted to children, because I don't even want to get tackled with any of those fines. Because sometimes I'll, say shit or fuck or whatever. If I get pissed off at something or a fight, and I don't want to get fined for that shit. So I think that limits the exposure of some of the videos. But I don't care. I'd rather have my growth of a channel stagnate than to get fined thousands of dollars for something stupid. Oh, wow. Huh. Alright, one special two. Run into that and you're dead. That's crazy. Considering her PI was about the same as mine. That was absolutely insane. Did you see the video about that? Oh, the FCC didn't tell YouTube do that, but they just made up some random and weird rules. Yeah, the government does what they want to get money, you know? Can't stop them. Need more money, raise the taxes. I'm actually scared to think what they're going to do to taxes when, you know, it's coming soon. All the cars are going to start driving themselves as the norm. And so there's not going to be no speeding tickets because the car's driving and it knows the law. So with all of that loss of revenue from speeding and accidents and stuff like that, the tax are going to just have to take directly out of your paycheck because they're not going to get it from that other source. And even insurance companies, how are they going to justify charging outrageous rates to, you know, supposedly bad drivers? The driver can say, I don't even drive anymore. The car drives. So, you know, do I get a discount now for not driving? So, yeah, it'll be funny to see what happens with all of that in the next 10 years or so. Copa. What's oh, Copa, that's that Protection Act that they named it. Copa. Oh. Did no damage because of that indestructible. Luke Cage is awesome. Took that special 3 like a champ. Better than Iceman. Iceman only lost 5% health. We'll be paying a convenient tax. Yeah. Chauffeur tax, right? You're getting driven around all day by your car. You know what eventually is... Oh, shoot. I'm going to get stuck with this. You know what's going to be really cool is when companies, like taxi companies and stuff like that, they just have vehicles and you pay to, you know, get carted around, but they don't have a human driver. They wouldn't have a human driver, so you're not paying a labor rate. You're just paying like a usage rate for the vehicle. So I think the taxis and stuff like that would drastically plummet their prices. Because when you don't have to pay a worker, you know, you have to pay the taxes for the worker, the insurance, the health coverage, everything like that. Yeah, the world's gonna get weird in about 10 years. AI taxes, yeah. Well, the cars aren't AI driven, they're just a program, really. Right now, at least. No, didn't dodge that. I parried that. Yeah, I like Tesla cars. They go fast. There's no moving parts. So you don't have an engine that's going to break. You don't have oil changes. You don't really have any maintenance to the car. All electric. It's pretty sweet. And it has a lot of torque. Like the 0 to 60 in one of his models is like a little under 3 seconds. I mean, that's fast. I think at 2.6 or something like that. Can you imagine going 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds? Friggin' head would be pinned to the seat. Kind of almost like counterintuitive to even make a car go that fast, because the whole point of having that car is to drive itself, and there's no speed limit that pretty much you need to do that kind of acceleration. I guess unless if you're off an on-ramp, if you're going on an on-ramp and you're trying to merge, but no one's letting you by, you see an opening and the car's like, oh, I got to get there really fast. And then it just pulls you away. Imagine you're sitting there reading a book and all of a sudden your car just like floors it. I'd probably scare the shit out of you. That'd be funny. Getting whiplashed by your car. Can't believe how much oil changes are nowadays to have done. I have full synthetic in my car, but it was like $100 Jiffy Lube. I thought I intercepted that, but guess not. Cool. Wow, 46 wins. I wonder how I stand with that event. Let me check it out. Oh, I'm almost at the unit unit reward one. That's cool. You know what's funny? Like this number 4 progress, I'd want more than the number 5 progress because you get the units. I mean, this other crap, I don't know, who cares about a sig stone? It's like, I'd rather have 25 units. To be honest with you. But just my opinion. I guess the max, the max sig abilities, they do start to add up, but it takes a while to get to that point. No class bonus, but oh well. We'll do a few more of these matches, and then I'm gonna head to get something to eat. And I gotta do a workout. I gotta work out today. Getting a little pudgy. I don't want that. It's the sweets. I like the sweets. Yesterday I was combing the house trying to find chocolate chip cookies, but I didn't have any. Kind of lucky I didn't. Who needs the extra calories? But I guess I'll just hit that 1,000,005 mark before I end the stream. Shouldn't be that many fights. Oh, I didn't do a double dash back. That's not good. Probably gonna lose this match because she's a beast. Yep, missed the evade. Nice. Wow. Took her out. Sorry, a little kink in my neck. When it's cold, my neck feels a little stiff because I had this spine surgery where some of my vertebrae in my neck, some of the bone was going into my spinal cord, so they had to do this operation where they cut the vertebrae, hinged it or some shit like that. And anyway, I guess it just feels stiff in the cold. But the operation was awesome. Like, the recovery sucked, but I'm glad I did it because whenever I would work out, I would have like not much strength at all in my left arm, and my right arm was fine. So my lifting was all off, dumbbells and bench. It was just horrible. It wasn't sending the signals properly to my left arm. If I raised my arm, it would start to tingle and go numb. It was weird. Yeah, I gotta get something to eat too. Yeah, I was in physical therapy. I didn't know what the hell was wrong with my arm when I first went to the. I went to the emergency center. I know when I was doing it, what happened was I was putting some footings in my house for the back deck going down, and I was using a pole digger. And I guess from doing that, the impact was triggering some shock waves into my neck, spinal cord. And I didn't know at the time. I woke up the next day and my lat and arm was killing me to a point where I like lifting it was hurting it. And I was like, wow, maybe I pulled my muscle when I was doing that activity. So I went to the emergency clinic and they gave some kind of muscle relaxers. I think it was Percocets or something like that. Now I don't take any medication typically, and it didn't go good with me. I like threw it up right away. So I just opted not to even take any medication, but then I started physical therapy and I wasn't making any headway with that either. I went to a chiropractor, thought maybe something was off. That didn't help. That probably hurt. Did more damage than it was worth. But then finally I saw an arm specialist and he ran some tests and told me he thinks it's something else to do with the spinal cord. So I went to a neurologist and we did some tests and they saw the wave pattern for the signals that got sent from your muscles, from your brain to your muscles. They put those pins and it was all like jibbly. And the signal wasn't getting sent because it was pinched into the spinal cord. So then had the surgery and it's been good. The recovery, I couldn't wait to leave the hospital. So bad that, and it wasn't because of the pain from the surgery. I mean, it sucked, but I didn't even take any medication because I wanted to get the hell out of there. There was this guy next to me in the recovery room, and all night he was just like, like whining. He had like the hip surgery, and I'm sure it hurt. He fell off of a roof, but I think he just wanted the drugs. And sad to say, but it was his like fourth time falling off a roof. Yeah, good technology. Yep, got lucky. And so he fell off a roof, and I said, "Wow!" I said, "That's gotta suck." He goes, "Yeah, it's my fourth time doing it." I'm like, "Well, you need to choose a different profession. Stop doing roofing." I said, "Yeah, you're supposed to tie yourself off when you're doing roofing, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, just slipped 1 second. The top wasn't stapled down, and just slipped off the roof 3 stories, and I fell." I'm like, "Oh, it's gotta suck." But he had just had hip surgery done where they put plates and shit like that, right? And here he is trying to stand up to walk outside to go have a cigarette. And he sounded like he was giving birth when he was trying to stand on his leg. He was like doing the whole like, and then he'd try and stand up a little bit more. And I was like, "Dude, don't do it." I go, "For a cigarette?" I go, "It's not worth it." I go, "You're all morphined up as it is." I'm like, "They give you the max dosage." I'm like, "You're going to wreck your surgery. Your stitches are going to pop." I go, "Just lay down." So finally he gave up. He's like, "Oh yeah," he goes, "that idea sucked." He goes, "I don't know what I was thinking." So then he asked the nurse if they could take his bed and wheel him outside so he could have a cigarette. And they're like, no, we're not doing that. So needless to say, from my recovery, I got out of there the next day. And I had spine surgery. I didn't have one vertebrae worked on. I had 4 vertebrae worked on. So it's not like my surgery was not painful. But I didn't take any medication because I wanted to get out of there. I mean, when I was home for the recovery, I took 1 Tylenol one time. That was it. I was just like, I'll deal with it. I don't want all those chemicals in my body, you know? I'm so salty today. Got a 5-star cable. He was thinking of the next dose. Yeah. He kept asking me to hit the button for the nurse to tell him he needed more meds. And I'm like, dude, I can't even look to the right. I go, I don't even know where my clicker is. I'm like, I can't like turn to find it. My neck is like locked in a brace. And you're asking me to click buttons. It's like 3 in the morning. I'm like, I want to get the fuck out of this place. The recovery there was hell. So I told the doc, I'm like, I got to get home. I go, this is horrible. But I never realized like how dependent your body follows your head. Because if you lay down, right, try and sit up without being able to pull your head forward. It is like fucking impossible. I had to have my wife come and like grab my arm and lift me up because my neck was locked, and you can't give yourself any momentum to pull yourself up. It's really weird being like that isolated with your head. Very strange. Makes you learn a lot about your body mechanics and how important your head is for movement. That's why I hope I never need my any of my vertebrae fused or anything like that. Your mobility must be horrible. Like, I'm fine now. I can do whatever, but I can't do squats as far as putting the bar like on my neck area. They don't recommend that, but anything else, it's perfectly fine. I could put the bar here and do the squats like that, but brother had a miscellaneous tear. We had to help him move for everything. Yeah, it's anything that hinders movement sucks. My strength's still not 100% to where it used to be. I don't even know if I want to go to these fights. The champion rating is getting too low. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't know. Let's see how this one match goes. But it's a lot. My recovery's a lot better as far as strength, but it's been. At least I don't have that numbness, and I'm not lopsided anymore as far as my ability to push. Because it was such a weird feeling when your like right side is pushing up, a 75-pound dumbbell, and it's not bad. It's that's what I was used to doing. And then your left side is like you can't even lift it like an inch, and it's like so fucked up because your mind's telling it, all right, go. You should be able to do it, and it's just like, nope, can't do it. Now I don't even I just work out with like 60 pounds dumbbells trying to get back to where I was with the 75s, 80s. But the left side's still a little weaker than the right. But nothing like it was. It was just like so annoying. I'm getting through the fights. I mean, the matchups are not in my favor, but not unachievable. I think I'm gonna, after this round, though, I'll head just to grab something to eat. Then I go work tonight. You know what I'll do? I'll use the energy up in that path, and then I'll head. I'll let it go to waste. Trying to do all of these levels of the events takes a lot of energy. I'm actually surprised it took 5 hits to get such a low PI champ down. Alright. Alright, we can end it here. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. It was fun hanging out with you. And I'll be... What's tomorrow? Sunday. Not sure if I'll be able to get on tomorrow, but it depends on my son's heading out for an event or not, but definitely Monday. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks again and have a good day.